We have all heard of the term ghosting. Ghosting is happening all the time on the hiring manager and the recruiter end, and there's so many candidates that reach out and post up and talk about how they're constantly ignored or ghosted in the interview process and they haven't heard from anyone. But there is a serious issue going on the flip side, on the opposite of that, and that is candidates ghosting recruiters and hiring managers. That is candidates no call, no showing, and not showing up to interviews, and frankly, just not even replying to job offer letters. It is completely upside down on the other side right now, and it's happening on both ends. But I'm not making this video today to go back and forth and place blame on anyone. I'm not even here to try to make you feel guilty. What I want to do is if you are ghosting or if you are no call, no showing, I want to explain why you shouldn't and why that may hurt you in the long run. Now, I know that there are thousands, if not millions of candidates who have been ghosted in the past or are being ghosted right now by recruiters, hiring managers, and companies that they are applying to. And maybe that's a reason you chose not to get back to that company, or maybe you just feel like you don't have to respond to everything. But if you are in process with the company, and especially if you're in the interview process, you need to be letting the companies know that you are either not interested, maybe you need to reschedule, or maybe, hey, great news, you're taking the position. Whatever the case may be, communication is key. Now, again, I am not trying to wash the negativity that has been going on. I'm fully aware of so many recruiters and so many companies that are just not getting back to candidates. I get it. But why let that ruin your reputation? Because that's what this is. There are a lot of recruiters who talk and a lot of companies that are working with the same candidates. And if you become something that is a red flag, you never know who that recruiter knows, who that company knows, or maybe months or a year down the line, you decide that you want to apply with that company. And you may just have gotten yourself red flagged in their ATS and they just won't call you when that opportunity is there. Good recruiters, good companies, and great hiring managers take great notes. And if they are getting people who are no call, no showing to their first days, who are not calling them back after job offers, just to let them know what their decision is, trust me, they're taking notes. And not only are they seeing it, but anybody within the company that has access to that database will see it. So that's why I just want to put this video out there very quick to let the candidates know that it is not okay to be no call, no showing, ghosting, or just not replying to recruiters or companies during the interview process. It's bad form. I understand that, again, you may be upset, but that does not make excuses for you doing it to the other person, especially a company that didn't even do it to you in the first place. So let's quit this back and forth on who's right, who's wrong. Let's just try to squash the ghosting all around. I know, speaking for my desk, my team and I are very consistent when it comes to replying to anybody who's in process. And I know that the dialogue is changing at so many other firms and so many other companies. It doesn't mean that it's going to go away completely, but it does mean that it takes all of us to make an effort to communicate and to reply to messages. Trust me, you're not going to hurt a recruiter's feelings if you've decided that the position's not a fit. If you've decided that this is not something that you want to do with your life anymore, let the recruiter know that, hey, you're not interested anymore, but thank you for your time. If you're not going to be able to show up for the interview, let that recruiter know that something popped up, and if you want to reschedule, ask for a reschedule, or if you're not interested, just say that you're not interested in proceeding any further. And if you have been hired and took the counteroffer or have decided not to start with that company, just let that point of contact know at that company that you've decided to not take the position. It's good practice, it's good form, it's great for your reputation, and it's just plain good overall for us just fixing this ghosting issue. I understand this is a touchy subject, so please, if you have any questions or you want to dig a little further, maybe you have a very detailed story you'd like to share with me, you can put it in the comments section below. You can also email me at jeremy@geckohospitality.com, or you can DM me on LinkedIn. And guess what? You will see that I do not ghost you and I will always get back. So once again, if you like the content that I share on this channel, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell for weekly updates. I update this channel every single week for content for the candidates. With that said, I hope you all have a successful week and I will see you next time.